Yo, how's it going, guys? My name is Assassin6Games and welcome to yet another Payday build. Yes, that is right, guys, I'm going at it with these builds. So today, guys, I'm going to be doing kind of a strange build. It's a jacket build. You know, as Jacket is probably my favourite character in Payday, then I just thought it'd be suited. So simple as this, guys. So I just need to change something right here. And there we go. So guys, I'm just gonna jump straight into this build. So obviously, if you're gonna do this, there's only one way to go, and that's to use Jacket. And then for your primary, guys, I would recommend just pretty much anything. There's nothing really in particular what you're going to need. I just put on a Car 4 rifle because this is probably my favourite assault rifle. You could have, you know, a sniper, akimbo weapons, whatever you want to call, whatever you want to use. But I decided just to go with that Car 4 rifle. I'll show you guys the attachments if you want. So I have the stealth barrel, which is not really necessary. I just have it on anyway. I'll remove that so increased damage. I don't have any barrel exterior. I don't have custom, but I do have a competition foregrip, a compact laser module, rubber grip, no low receiver, and I also have the expert magazine and the folding stock. That's for the concealment, because if I am going to use go stealth, guys, normally I would use this. Well, I used to use this, but then I've started using crossbow. And the upper receiver I have is the exotic receiver. So yeah, it's simple as that, guys. For the secondary, obviously what you want to be using is, well, secondary, obviously you want to be using Jacket's piece. I really wish I had the 80s calling on this, but I don't. Instead I have the fire breathing nozzle. I don't really have any attachments because I've not really played Payday much since this update, guys. I've not really done that many heists. So yeah, if you have it, why not put on the 80s calling, because for some reason it increases damage and a lot of stability, although it makes no sense. All it is a pattern for the gun. But yeah, guys, that's what I would have for the secondary. My melee weapon, what you want to go with, guys, is either the baseball bat or the Carpenter's Delight. The Carpenter's Delight has 450 damage and 900. Oh no, sorry. The knockdown is a lot more, but on the baseball bat, the damage is a lot more. They both have the same, you know, the same general charge time. Concealment is, well, the Carpenter's Delight has slightly more, and the range of this is drastically less. But yeah, guys, I don't know why, I just prefer the baseball bat. And with all of the skills that we're going to be using, guys, that pretty much just makes this weapon crazy good. Dynamite is my throwing weapon, guys. This is not really necessary, I just use it anyway. Perk deck, obviously what you're going to, I haven't actually completed this one. What you're going to want is the Sociopath. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background, guys. I use the Sociopath because that came with Jackets, you know, the Jacket thing. Killing an enemy regenerates 30 armor, and it can occur more than once every 2 seconds, but that's pretty crazy. And then, you know, killing an enemy with melee weapon regenerates 10 health, and then that can't occur, and then stuff like that, guys. I've heard that a good one to use is the Grinder as well. But you know, I just prefer to stick with the Jacket kind of theme, and I went with Sociopath. I believe on the last thing of Sociopath, guys, yeah, killing an enemy spreads panic among them, which, you know, it's kind of expected from a guy who has a creepy chicken mask. But yeah, guys, we're going to jump straight into the skills, starting on Mastermind. What I went with, guys, is Combat Medic, just, you know, for general reviving. Cable Guy, Endurance. These three are just kind of general things I like to have on most of my builds, guys. And then I also have Spotter Basic, just for the pure fact that special enemies marked by you, well, you do a lot more damage to them. Control Freak Basic, because civilians, you know, intimidation is all, you know, kind of Jacket's thing. I don't know why I got painkillers, guys. I just tried to push myself up this tree a bit. Dominator, obviously, because Jacket's a pretty scary guy. It makes sense. Intimidation, increasing in range, stuff like that. Converted enemies fight on your side, you know, pretty much, you know, Jacket's turning people on to his side. Now guys, the main things I've chose for this build is pretty much it's purely made of, it's mostly melee abilities. So yeah guys, Transporter, that's pretty, you know, you always need it. Oppressor, you know, Jacket's thing, threatening enemies, you know how it is. Die hard to use your primary weapon and bleed out, and your armor recovery increased. Pumping iron, guys, obviously this is a melee one. You do loads of damage against melee, melee damage against special enemies and normal enemies. And I chose stun resistance, guys, just because I really hate flashbangs in this game. So yeah. For Technician, guys, what you want to go with is Nerves of Steel, just for less damage being tucked. I chose this to get further up the tree, and then Hardware Expert because, you know, it's always useful to have a bit of drilling skill. Ghost, guys, I like to have Sprinter, move faster. Fast hands because that's just bare essential. Both of these are actually. And then I went up to SMG Specialist just to vary your, you know, to vary it up a bit so you can actually use the Jacket's piece and it won't be absolutely dreadful. And then Martial Arts, guys, you are 50%. You are 50% to knock down an enemy. You have 50% less damage took from melee enemies, so you know, it's just pure and simple. And the main thing on this tree, guys, the reason I'm so high up is literally it's mainly because of Counter-Strike. So guys, what I chose is Thick Skin just to get a little bit further up alongside Hidden Blade. That also pushed it up. Run and Gun, more movement speed. I didn't really need to ace that, but you know, I tried to get up the tree a bit. Sixth Sense, that's not really necessary, guys, but you know, I used it to get up the tree. Also, Duck and Cover, you know, it's always good to have a little bit of dodge chance. And then, you know, so you can have 14 first aid kits, deploy them quickly. And the main thing about this, guys, is Counter-Strike. So if you are ever going to get attacked by a cloaker, all you have to do is just hold down your right stick as soon as you hear that noise what he makes. And simple as that, guys, you've pretty much you've killed him if you ace it. And then, you know, melee, you will counter-attack enemies that strike you. So if you walk near an enemy whilst holding the right stick down, then they'll hit you, they'll get ricochet, and you'll be able to, you know, just kill them. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this skill tree. You know, this whatever. I forgot what they're called. But hope you enjoyed, guys. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of these. And I will see you guys later. Peace.